I use this same miter gauge on both my big bandsaw as well as the table saw here. And it works really well, except if you want it up against the blade, you have to readjust the fence a little bit. And one day when I was coming back from my bandsaw and using it on the table saw, I forgot to check. Guess you know what happened. I can well imagine that in the next few scenes you're going to be thinking, what on earth does this have to do with the clock project? Well, keep watching. It does. No, I don't want to waste that. Yeah, here's a piece of scrap. Now I only need about 2 inches of this. So where's the best 2 inches here? Wormholes here, nail holes here. Probably right here. A little bit scruffy here. It doesn't have to be quite this big. 1 inch square by 2 inches long would be just about right. Oh, by the way, you're probably going to hear this piece go through the dust collector. On the other hand, I might just drop down into the bin underneath and just stay there. We'll soon know. I'm noticing that this side here is just a little bit scruffy, so I may as well plane it off. This is a nice, safe, easy way to plane it off. It's way too short to put over the jointer. Now, since I shot this last scene here and planed this little piece off, this came to my door. I was watching for it, and I'm glad I happened to catch it because he may not have dropped it off, I don't know. Anyway, I'm kind of excited because I know what's in here. At least I know what is supposed to be in here. Now, we could have a box opening video, except that this is a package, so we're going to have a package opening video later this afternoon. And unfortunately, that means that probably episode number 16 here is going to be a little on the short side. But anyway, we'll continue on, and I'll finish up with what I'm making here, and because I know you're all anxious to see what it is. Well, I'm kind of anxious to see how it's going to turn out. So anyway, we'll look at this later. Now, I don't need to be going down too far here. Maybe only halfway through. Just deep enough to cover the head of that little bolt there. Yeah, that should be all right. Now, I was just going to hold this in my hand, but I can envision it possibly getting away on me here and accidentally jabbing me with these sharp corners, so we'll just do it like this here. Tighten it up a little better. That's gonna be good. I realize I got way too much here, but it's kind of hard to mix up just a small amount of this stuff. You know what? I probably could have used CA thick. Would have done the same thing. Maybe. Yeah, I should have used CA thick. And I wouldn't have to wait for this to set. Anyway. Won't take very much. Oh, that should be plenty. I'm going to want to use this stick again. Okay, where's my threads? Okay, the threads are on that side. I'll put this right here. There we go. Now while I wait for that to set, I can edit out the last few scenes that I just took. That's the way I do it, folks. I shoot a little, edit it out, come back, shoot some more. Anyway, give it about half an hour. Yeah, we'll let that soak in. And I'll do it again from the other side. Now, I can't remember the exact time it was that I mixed this up, but it's going on 2 hours ago now. I had other things come up here, and anyway, I'm sure that this is plenty hard enough to handle without accidentally breaking it off. So now I'm going to use my 12.5 millimeter brad point here. I think that I probably stand the best chance of going straight down through the center of this little block and coming out more or less in the center on the other side with this bit than with an ordinary twist bit. We'll see what happens here. Go back just a little bit here. Doesn't have to be perfect because for what I'm going to be using it for, it won't really matter. However, to make it look nice, may as well try and have it centered. Now we were going to have a package opening video yet today. It's already 3 o'clock. And there we go. This is just a set screw. And probably by now you've already figured out what it is I'm making. Okay, now the idea is that hole that I just drilled is large enough to handle a Sharpie or a pencil, either one. And what we got here is a compass that will do a diameter or a radius up to almost 2 feet. It can be adjusted and set like this. And yeah. Now let's try it out. See if it works. I don't think I'll be using it with a Sharpie though. I think I'll just use a pencil. Now, when I started this homemade compass this morning, I had no idea it was going to get so involved. And like I said, I did get involved in other things today that slowed me up. Yeah, so the package opening video is going to have to be a standalone video. Probably be a blessing in disguise, because if I run into any kind of problems, it'll probably be part 1 of who knows how many. Watch for it. The package. Yeah. Not too bad.